Hey, how's it going everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. This month I decided that I would like to do my own experiment on two separate product lines, utilizing two separate vehicles, utilizing two separate scenarios. So I'm going to cover it real quick. Scenario one, I'm going to be using the seafoam treatment additive on my 2007 Mercury Mariner, which I just recently, this last weekend, replaced the spark plugs in. The vehicle has 133,000 miles, and it averages a little over 20 miles to the gallon. This is supposed to help clean fuel injectors, remove carbon deposits off the valves, improve fuel economy, etc. The recommended dosage for this is 1 fluid ounce per gallon, and for a more concentrated treatment, to add 2 or more ounces per gallon, depending on how crazy you want to get. So that's item number one, and we'll be doing it on the recently replaced spark plugs, so brand new spark plugs. The Lucas Complete engine treatment, quite similar to seafoam, 1 fluid ounce per gallon. You could increase, based on how toxic you want to make it. And we'll be running this in a 2013 GMC Sierra with roughly 88,000 miles, somewhere right around there. The vehicle currently averages 15.2 miles per gallon. This also is supposed to help clean injectors, remove deposits, and provide better fuel economy. So, I know that experiments similar to this have been done, or almost the exact same experiment may have been done in separate videos. I did see Chris Fix do a video comparison utilizing one full treatment can on one vehicle and a full treatment on a different vehicle at 2 separate times. But what I didn't see, or what I have not seen on YouTube yet, is somebody utilizing either one of these treatment with brand new spark plugs or OEM spark plugs. Now the 2013 Chevy pickup truck that we're going to be dumping this into, we're on original equipment or OEM spark plugs right now. I have not changed them out. I'm going to wait until we've run 2 cans of this treatment throughout the next 30 days through the system to see if we see an increased fuel economy utilizing this product prior to changing out the plugs. And we're going to be using the seafoam on my Mariner after I've already changed the plugs out to see if we get increased fuel economy. Something else I'd like to add is that even though there have been other videos out there, I have seen other YouTubers pour this product or this product into a container like this and completely immerse or soak a valve that has been coated with carbon on it. I think this is an invalid test, and they'll do it for a week or 2 at a time. I believe that's an invalid test. That's my opinion. The reason why I say that is because neither one of these products at any time are going to be completely saturating one valve in a cold environment or a lukewarm environment, ambient environment. What they will be doing is misting the tops of the valves as the injectors are injecting or misting that particular cylinder with fuel, with the treatment mixed into it, at 210 degrees or more Fahrenheit in temperature, engine temperature. So you're working with high heat at minimal concentrated shots of treatment mixed with regular fuel or 87 octane. So the idea would be to see what this will do to either one of the vehicles. Now, without pulling the intake again or pulling injectors out, I decided that we'll just concentrate our focus on one cylinder on each vehicle with a borescope to see if anything changes through the course of 1 month. Because I also do not believe that 1 can of treatment is going to conduct any results. I have seen very minimal results with people utilizing only 1 can for that treatment cycle. I don't believe that you're going to see that much of a result within that short period of time. 1 entire tank of gas is not going to clean enough of the deposits or the injector. It needs to be done over time. So I believe that if you're using this product as a preventative maintenance then you should see results over an extended period of time. We are going to try to conduct this experiment over 1 month. I think that would be, at the minimum, I think that would be a sufficient or valid test. And then another question would be, what's it like 6 months later, or what's it like 12 months after that? So that's what I would like to see. And of course, we're going to run 2 cans through this 30-day period to see if we see a bigger difference or not. Okay, and last but not least, you can see how much carbon I was able to scrape off of this old valve. And I believe that this Jeep Cherokee that had this valve in the cylinder head that we're doing for our 4.7 stroker build series had right around 200K on it. So my final thoughts as far as utilizing either one of these products, if either one of them are supposed to do what everyone thinks they're supposed to do, and that's to break down the carbon deposits on the valves or to unstick sticky injectors or what have you, where does all this stuff go? Okay, where does all this carbon go? Well, that carbon ends up getting moved around throughout the cylinder bore. It could, you know, gum up, not saying it will, but could gum up the oil rings within that particular cylinder, and or it could combust and then go out the exhaust, and then, that's right, down into the catalytic converter, which would then potentially plug up your catalytic converter, which then could end up costing you anywhere between $150 to $500 to replace your catalytic converter. So my thought process behind either one of these products is, if you're going to use it as intended as a preventative maintenance item, I would recommend doing it at a younger mileage, not so much adding it for the very first time to a high mileage vehicle, because that could end up potentially making matters worse. It could end up gumming up the catalytic converter and clogging it up, making it to where you have to replace it. It could further clog up that injector, especially if you haven't replaced the fuel filter first or gotten any of the debris out of the tank. So keep those things in mind. Not every gas station is clean, and when you go to add fuel to your tank and it's a windy or sandy day, if you live in the desert, you could potentially add sand, dirt, debris down into the tank, which then could clog the screen to the fuel pump, making it work harder, could burn it out. It could also flow through into the fuel filter, which could clog it up. A backyard trick to that would be to remove the fuel filter, blow in the direction of travel through the stem of the fuel filter. If fuel has a hard time flowing through, you could have a premature or a failed filter, in which case you'd want to change that out. And then of course going down to the injector just before it gets ready to mist that particular cylinder, if it's already having problems, it could potentially gum it up further. So there's lots of things that you have to think about before introducing either one of these chemicals to your vehicle. So, yes, like I said, if you're going to be using it as a preventative maintenance item and you're already adding it every other fill or once a month, in some cases it's recommended to do it every 1,500 miles to give your vehicle a little break in between treatments. So twice during an oil change, whatever the case may be, just keep in mind, if you have other items that you haven't changed out along the way, that doesn't mean that this particular item is going to clean everything out for you. It's not the be-all end-all. It's strictly a preventative maintenance item in order to reduce the amount of deposits that collect up on valves or in an injector or within the system. So keep that in mind. That's all I got for this video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Share it if you want to share it, and in 1 month time frame, we will revisit some of the same parameters that we had checked or got footage of this month, next month. So make sure you stay tuned to watch part 2 of the Lucas treatment versus the Seafoam treatment to see just how much it actually does help on multiple treatments. That's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks as always for watching. We'll see you next time. Deuces.